Bonnie Bossypants, bossy face, bossy thoughts, bossy everything. Bonnie was the bossiest girl who ever lived. She would boss around all her classmates. Stop laughing like that, Larissa. You sound like a seal. Close your mouth when you are chewing, Cher. It makes you seem awfully common. Lose the perm, Perry. You look like a poodle. She even bossed around all of her teachers. I know you are extremely old, Mrs. Drabble, but stop dribbling. For goodness sake, straighten your tie, Mr. Trundle. You look like you slept in a ditch. Learn how to pronounce your R's properly, Mr. Richards. The animal you're referring to is a raccoon, not a waccoon. I have never heard of a waccoon. And of course she bossed around her own family. Brother, don't play with your yo-yo at the table. Father, stop picking your nose. Mother, don't slurp when drinking your tea. It's disgusting. The night our story begins, things came to a head at home. None of her family could bear Bonnie's bossiness. The four were sitting in icy silence round the dining table, eating their supper. An already tense situation became unbearable when Bonnie's father didn't finish all the food on his plate. Finish your peas, father, or you will be forced to eat them cold for breakfast, ordered the girl. I am sorry, Bonnie, he began, but I'm stuffed. I couldn't eat another thing. I said finish them, she repeated. Please don't make me. I think I will burst. Then you will be forced to eat them cold for your breakfast. No, replied father. Not cold peas, please. I hate cold peas. They would make me sick. Eat your peas right now, or I will stick one up each of your nostrils. Bonnie wasn't joking. She took two off her plate, ready to push them up her father's nose. The timid little man burst into floods of tears. Boo-hoo! Stop crying, or I will fetch the bag of frozen peas out of the freezer and make you eat every last frost-covered one. This made the man cry even louder. Boo-hoo! Bonnie, leave your father alone, pleaded Mother. Did I tell you that you could talk? If you have something to say, Mother, put your hand in the air. No, but... I said, put your hand in the air, growled the girl. Reluctantly, Mother did so. Her daughter made the lady wait ages until letting her speak. In fact, Mother had to change arms, as the first one grew too tired. Yes, Mother. Thank you, Bonnie. I think I am speaking for all the family now. You have to stop bossing us around like this. Bonnie's eyes narrowed. Right, Mother. Father, go to your room this instant. But, protested Mother, I said this instant. The two grown-ups sighed and stood up from the table. They sloped off out of the dining room. Quickly, please, Bonnie ordered. Chop, chop. Right, brother, put that yo-yo down. You clear the table or do all the washing up and drying up. Do you understand me? Her little brother Benji nodded. The poor boy hadn't spoken a word since birth. Having the world's bossiest sister, it was easy to keep stum. Most of the time he spent curling and uncurling his yo-yo. Upstairs in their bed, Mother and Father began talking. They had to whisper, because if they spoke too loudly, they would get a mighty telling off. Love, hissed Father. Yes, my dear, whispered Mother. What on earth are we going to do about Bonnie? Well, I've been thinking that this might be the perfect job for Wonder Nanny. Who? asked Father. Wonder Nanny. She is the star of her own television show called Wonder Nanny, where she helps parents deal with the world's naughtiest children. Do you think she could deal with our Bonnie? Wonder Nanny has never failed. Her catchphrase is, naughty children better watch out when Wonder Nanny is about. Then our Bonnie better watch out, replied Father, both giggling. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Boom, boom, boom. Someone was knocking on their bedroom door with all their might. You two, stop talking in there, boomed Bonnie from the other side. Sorry, the pair called out. Silence, ordered Bonnie, and they were silent. Moments later they heard Bonnie scream, Ah! There's a spider in my bed. Father went running into his daughter's bedroom, wielding his slipper. He had to do this most nights as the girl hated spiders, and strangely there was always one in the girl's bed. It was almost as if someone was putting it there. The problem Father had was that, although he was running to rescue her, his daughter had just ordered him to be silent, As the man wasn't sure if he was allowed to speak yet, and did not want to incur her wrath, he used a pen and paper to communicate. "Please, can I say something?" he scrawled and showed it to Bonnie. "Yes," the girl screamed. Atrocious handwriting, though. "Thank you," he wrote. "There. Where is the spider?" he asked. "There, kill it," said the girl in quite a frenzy. The man struggled to see it as it was so small. "It's only a baby one," he said. "Kill it." Father didn't have the heart to, so he whacked the bed right near the spider. It bounced into the air onto the carpet. Ping! "You missed," she yelled. "Right, Mother, out of bed. I'm sleeping in your bed tonight, and the two of you can sleep in here." Not for the first time, husband and wife squeezed into their daughter's tiny single bed, while Bonnie sprawled out in the big double one. The next morning, while Bonnie was at school, bossing her teacher about as usual, she even gave the headmistress, Miss Clodd, a detention for running in the corridor. Mother got to work. She found the telephone number for the producer of the TV show Wonder Nanny. Needless to say, he became terribly excited when he told all about Bonnie's bad behaviour. "No offence meant, but your daughter sounds fantastically awful," he said. "None taken," replied Mother. "She must be one of the world's worst children." Absolute worst children. "I'm so sorry to say she is." "Don't be sorry. She sounds like TV gold. Now, I just have some questions about Bonnie for you. Wonder Nanny always needs to know their likes and, even more importantly, their dislikes. Here goes. Question 1. Does your child have any phobias?" "Oh yes, spiders." "Terrific. Question 2. Mother was shocked that there were quite so many questions, but she was sure it was all important. Just as the conversation was wrapping up, Mother said, "We are at our wits' end. We can't live in the house with her any longer. Bonnie set so many rules about this or that it's like living in a prison camp." "A prison camp? Oh, that you must say that on television," squealed the producer excitedly. "So please, can Wonder Nanny come as soon as possible? Tomorrow? It's a Saturday, and that means we can film with your daughter all day." "A day? Is that all you need?" "Oh yes, trust Wonder Nanny. Naughty children better watch out when Wonder Nanny is about. We have made hundreds of programmes over the years." Indeed they had. Who could forget the episode when Wonder Nanny cured a boy named Soam of his chess addiction by forcing him to play computer games all day and night instead? "But I love chess," protested Soam. "Then you will love Ninja Warriors of Armageddon 7. Cut the headphone cords of a girl called Aria who listened to the music all day and instead followed her around shouting in her ear, 'La la 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 la.'" "Stop," pleaded Aria. Snapped a girl named Grace's recorder in two because she played it so dreadfully. "No, I need to give the gift of my beautiful music to the people of the world. It was enough to make your ears bleed." Snap. Stopped a boy named George's obsession with wrestling stone dead by hurling him into the ring with a gargantuan professional wrestler called the Refrigerator. "Ah!" Made a girl named Lottie stop wobbling her wobbly tooth by yanking it out with pliers. "Ouch, that hurt," cried Lottie. "I know, but I enjoyed it." Put a stop to a girl named Kaya's shopping spree by setting her pocket money at 1p per 100 years. "But I need new clothes every week. From now on you can make your own clothes from these old flowery curtains." Controlled a girl named Kelly's fiery tempers by bunking her in a freezing cold lake to cool off. "I'm cold." "Don't you worry. When you are inside that killer whale's tummy, you should warm up." Replaced a naughty child's name named Lila's pony with a donkey that wouldn't move. "Giddy up." Made a girl named Isabel be on time for once by winding back all the clocks in the house while she slept, so she arrived 10 hours early for everything. Where is everybody? Stop two warring twins named Katie and Marcus from fighting by dumping one in the Arctic and one in Antarctica. Somehow they still managed to throw snowballs at each other. Whiz! Oof! There has never, ever, ever been a child that Wonder Nanny has not got the better of, concluded the producer. But you haven't met my daughter, sighed Mother. I know, and I can't wait. She sounds like an absolute monster. Bye-bye. Mother and Father didn't dare tell their daughter who was coming to the house first thing the next day. At 8 o'clock in the morning, on the dot, the doorbell rang just as the producer had promised. Ding-dong! Mother, Father and little Benji all hid upstairs in the cupboard, so that when Bonnie bellowed from her parents' bed, "Answer the door!" no one did. Ding-dong! I said, "Answer the door!" The other three held their nerve. Ding-dong! Right, you three, you're all in big trouble. None of you are going to be able to watch TV for a whole week, shouted the girl as she stomped down the stairs to the front door. When Bonnie opened it, much to her surprise, TV's Wonder Nanny was standing right in front of her. Good morning, sneered Wonder Nanny. She was a plump woman with glasses, and she wore her hair up in a no-nonsense bun. Behind her was a producer holding a clipboard, a cameraman holding a camera, and a sound recordist holding what looked like a cat on a stick, a sort of cat lolly, but which was actually a microphone. Naughty children better watch out when Wonder Nanny is about. It wasn't a great catchphrase, but one she was sticking to. Wonder Nanny asked Bonnie. The girl was incredulous. She was on the back foot for once. Yes, it's your unlucky day, purred the lady. Bossy Bonnie looked aghast. Now she was going to be bossed about like she had never been bossed about before.